What's up, y'all? So we back with another live edit. I really want to show y'all how you can use the hue and saturation curves in Final Cut Pro to really enhance an image. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's get into it. All right, so we'll be demonstrating on me today. And as you can see, I've already made a lot of color correction changes to this clip here. You can see all of the effects here, but there is another thing that I want to do to make this image pop or stand out a lot more. And so one thing is I want to decrease the brightness on the shirt here. I don't like, how bright the shirt is. And I also want to increase the saturation. It's not as saturated as I want it to be, right? And I also want to enhance the color in my skin tone. Now, blue and orange, I have an orangish undertone, is on the opposite ends of the color wheel. And so my blue shirt with my orangish undertone is gonna make the image pop a lot more because of the separation, because the contrast of the two colors, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a hue and saturation curve. And then I'm gonna go to the hue versus sat area, click on the color dropper and click my shirt. Now you can see when I clicked my shirt, it made a point right here in the blue area because that's the system telling me that that's the color blue that my shirt is. And so if I drag this up, it'll increase the saturation. If I drag it down, it'll decrease the saturation of only the shirt, okay? Only that blue shirt. And if I hold shift, when I drag it up, it'll keep the marker from going left or right? So it'll keep it very isolated. So I'm just gonna hold down shift and drag this up, increase that saturation, let's see. Yeah, I like that, saturated about to that point. And I'm also going to increase the saturation on my skin. Again, I'm gonna hold down shift, bring it up a little bit, maybe about there. I like that. So let's toggle this on and off to see what difference that makes. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how that stands out a lot more. Let's again take it off and put it back on. Look at how that makes the image pop. Look at the separation that creates, right? Very beautiful. But again, my issue is still the shirt. I don't want it to be as bright. So I'm gonna go to the hue versus luma curve here. I'm gonna click on the shirt. Boom. Again, it creates a point for me here to isolate that shirt. So I'm gonna hold down shift and I'm just gonna make the shirt darker. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. So let's toggle that effect on and off. So that's without the correction to the brightness of the shirt. That's after. So to me, that just makes me stand out a lot more. It creates so much more separation. It's a much more captivating, it's a much more beautiful image. I love it. So let's toggle this effect on and off all together. Let's take it off. Look at that. Look at the overall image with it off. Let's turn it back on. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's watch this full screen here. Or actually, we're not gonna full screen, we're just gonna make it a little bit bigger, all right? And let's just toggle this on and off as we watch it a little bit. So this is with it on, let's take it off. Put it on. It's much better with that hue and saturation curve applied. Turn it off, put it back on. Look at the difference that makes. Such a wonderful tool the hue and saturation curve is.